Hi, this is Tom. Welcome to my channel. I fractured my finger January 12th, so that's been, about 6 weeks? And as I was watching YouTube videos, I came across the Kill Pete strategy, which is I found quite fascinating. Um, and I played Risk as a kid, but didn't realize it was an online game and there's like millions of people that play it. I was amazed by that. So I took an interest in it as I had a lot of time to kill while my hand is healing. And I thought I would make some strategy videos on some things that I noticed and have learned. And this one is called The Magic of 5 and 8. And it has to do with, as you might guess, if you're a Risk player, with card turn-ins. So the first one, I think everybody knows, but just for a background, um, if you hold 5 cards in Risk, you're forced to turn it in. It's an obligatory turn in, and the same thing is true if you kill somebody, and the combination of your cards and their cards adds up to 5. So if you have 3 cards and you have 2 cards and you kill them, then that comes up to 5 cards, and that's a mandatory trade-in. Now, the thing that's interesting about that scenario is that this allows for a double deploy and attack. So you can set up your deploy, you make your attack, you killed your opponent, the sum comes up to 5 cards, and then you have to turn in the cards and you get another deploy and another attack. So that can allow to a lot of power and flexibility. So the part that I thought was interesting was when you get to 8 cards. And I haven't seen, I'm sure that experienced Risk players, know this, but I hadn't seen it talked about. And I didn't find an article on it. Um, so I thought I would make this short video about this pretty cool thing, which is that if you have 8 cards, then, so say you have 4 cards and your opponent has 4 cards, you check them, you kill them, and then there's 8 cards. Well, that leads to a double deploy and attack. Well, I should say a double deploy. So what will happen is you have 8 cards. You're not allowed to keep more than 4. So since you have 8, you'll do a set on 3. You deploy that, and there's still 5 left. And so you have to do another one. And so you do a second set on 3, and that would leave you with 2 left, but you have 2 deploys of 3 each. And this can be particularly effective if it's progressive, because say you're around 50 troops, for example, and say that you happen to be able to kill someone, like maybe somebody else tried to do a kill and they weren't quite successful, and the person only has a few troops left, and you're able to kill the leftovers, and say that they had 4 cards and you've got 4 cards, and you kill them, and say that the progression is up to 50 troops. And so you get 50 troops, you've got 8 cards, you turn in 3, you get 50 troops, you've got 5 cards left, and now there's 55 troops, and you turn them in, and wow, all of a sudden you got 105 troops all at once. And so that can be a nice miracle that all of a sudden drops in your lap if you're attentive. But even in fixed cards, a lot of times when you do these kills, that result in either 5 or 8 troops, or 8 cards rather, then these tend to be good turn-ins. Like if you just get them on your own, a lot of times you just get like 4 or 6, kind of a sucky turn-in. But when you get these kills, they tend to be good turn-ins. You get the 10 card turn-ins quite frequently. So even in fixed, it can be quite effective. And you can use this idea sometimes, if the circumstances are right, to maybe delay a turn to either try to get the cascade on 5 or the double cascade on 8. So say that there's somebody that only you can kill, and you don't quite have 5, maybe it's 2 and 2. So you might delay a turn, wait for them to card again, and then you can cascade on 5. Or you might be able to set up either a 4 and 4 or 3 and 5 situation where you have 4, they have 4, or you have 3, they have 5. Now, if you have 5, you won't get the double cascade. You can have 5 and they have 3 because you'll have to turn in immediately. But you still get like a double whammy because if you're able to kill them, then you turn in your 5, it goes down to 2. But when you kill them, 2 and 3 is 5. And so you still get this nice double uh, cascade effect, just not one right after the other. And, after you've started the turn, but it'll be one and then another. And so 8 can be, 5 and 8 are particularly useful numbers to be watching for in terms of, possibilities when you're killing. And if your number comes up to say 4 or 7, depending on the circumstances, you might want to wait an extra turn. Of course, there's a risk that someone else might kill them, or you might not be able to because somebody interposes a stack in the way, or they attack you, so you have to attend to that. So there is a risk, pun intended, and reward scenario to weigh out. But there are times when only you can kill somebody, and it might pay to wait for that 5 or magic 8 to come up. Well, I hope you found this interesting, and until next time, thanks for watching my channel.